What's up, guys? This is Mike Loris. I'm going to be bringing you another game from the Star Series Season 3. This is going to be between NEXT.kz playing on the Radiant side and Team Empire on the Dire side. Now, I've had quite a bit of trouble getting this to actually work. This is like the fourth time I've been going through these first three picks because my Fraps keeps on like dying, and then like Dota was lagging out and stuff like it was just a whole giant shit show. So I do know the first three picks of either side, but hopefully that shouldn't really be an issue. I don't know the other remaining two picks, so hopefully it won't. Hopefully nothing will be affected by that. NEXT.kz will pick up the Rubik for their first one, and Team Empire is going to respond instantly with a Leshrac, and then well, we'll see. Of course, I already know, so I'm just gonna. Well, there you go, Templar Assassin. So Leshrac and TA, a fairly good combo actually. Meld minus armor does increase the damage of Edict if Leshrac does eventually go for Edict instead of prioritizing Lightning, which most Leshracs do these days. Band's looking pretty normal. The only weird one in there is the Chaos Knight. But with all the amount of turbulence that the teams are going through, then it's kind of understandable that teams would ban out according to whoever the captain is, regardless of whether or not the team actually used the hero. And it looks like NEXT.kz are going to pick up the Venomancer, going to get that poison tick damage to burn through TA's refraction shield charges. Once you burn through those charges, TA becomes a very, very soft hero. She relies pretty heavily on those charges to block out the high damaging spells. But if you could just hit her with a lot of low damaging spells first, and then save like the Fade Bolt and all the death spells for later, then you're going to be sitting pretty. Kill that TA off quickly, especially if you have some True Sight. And with that Venomancer pick, NEXT.kz will have their support lineup pretty much set. A Rubik and a Venomancer is pretty much all you need as far as your support goes. Rubik and Venomancer both usually played as that hard support, not getting many items at all. And of course getting like Bracers, Magic Wand and stuff. But usually they prioritize getting Vision. NEXT.kz is also going to get the Tidehunter actually. Another hero that doesn't really need a whole lot of gold or experience. Of course, if Tidehunter does get free lane, then he can get his level 6 very quickly. And then the faster you get the Ravage, well, the more fun you'll have with it. Team Empire going to respond with a Chen pick, so they do have that jungle, and they do have the potential for a tri-lane up on their top lane. I don't know if they actually want to lane Chen in the hard jungle. That probably will not be a good idea. But most likely we're going to see a TA in the mid lane with a Leshrac top along with someone else. Team Empire banning out the Morphling, where NEXT.kz banning out the Brewmaster, not the Brew. Oh, well, look, Brewmaster and Brood Mother. What a fortunate accident right there. But Team Empire, they know that NEXT.kz want to round out their lineup with something that is very heavy hitting. They're going to ban out the Morphling. I wouldn't be surprised to see an anti-mage ban. And the NEXT.kz, if they want to go that route of that 4-1 style, they would have to pick up something like, I don't know, Priestess, Dragon Knight. There are always options to pick up, or they could just say, screw that, we're just going to go for a very powerful early mid-game team, pick up something like the Queen of Pain, and then like a Windrunner or something like that, and then just go for a whole lot of early game dominance and try to get the game out of Team Empire's hands before the game even gets going. NEXT.kz bans, however, Broodmother and the Brewmaster, both usually melee laners. The Team Empire don't really have their lanes set right now, so NEXT.kz want to prevent that long lane. So NEXT.kz is going to pick up a Bounty Hunter. So that is going to be the long lane of NEXT.kz, of course with the 3 other support heroes that they have. Would not be surprised to see someone like the Venomancer or Rubik helping out that Bounty Hunter in his lane. Team Empire, what are you going to go for actually? They have some pretty good damage, so they just need someone on the long lane. Someone like a Beastmaster might not be a bad pickup. Windrunner, of course, is also an option. Nature's Prophet is also in the pool, so that would also be a good choice for them. Get a solo lane and then pair up a Templar Assassin with and have a nice kill lane going on there. But NEXT.kz, they have their damage dealer. Usually Bounty Hunter isn't really used as a quote-unquote carry hero. More used for the utility, for the scouting, for the chasing power of the track, and then of course the gold bonus to boot. But if he gets a couple of items, he can do a lot of damage. Windrunner is going to be the pickup for Team Empire. Now NEXT.kz, they do have the Bounty Hunter, but And would not be surprised to see them actually pick up something that does a lot more damage in the late stage of the game. Something like a Dragonite or Priestess of the Moon, as I said before. Because Bounty Hunter usually isn't prioritized as far as the gold farm goes. Usually kind of gets shafted by going to the long lane, and then he just is forced to vamp up as much experience as he possibly can. Oh my god. Okay, we have a gyrocopter coming in. Now, I've never seen a gyrocopter being played by a real team. Like, I was just actually having this discussion with someone else. It was like, why don't we see more gyrocopter? And I said, because he's unreliable. He can do a ton of damage, but he has to get very close, and if you get close to someone like TA, well, then that could hurt you a lot, but that flat cannon will burn through a fraction. I'm pretty sure the damage should be high enough to do that. Gyrocopter will have that long-range stun. It's one of the few stuns that NEXT.kz has. It's only that and the levitate. Of course, they do get a ravage later on, but what will Team Empire actually go for? NEXT.kz, they're all really soft, so they could pick up someone who does have a lot of burst damage. They do have their support in the Leshrac and the Chen, most likely. Those are going to be the ones supporting, so they could pick up someone who is going to get a little bit more farm. Chaos Knight is already out. Brewmaster is already out. So what could Team Empire actually go for at this point? They have the long lane, they have the mid lane. They just need someone to pair with Leshrac on the top lane. So it could be a melee hero, it could be a ranged hero. But really, who's left? Night Stalker's left. That's all I could think of, but hell, I'm sure Team Empire will surprise me by picking up like an Alchemist or something like that. Here's hoping for that, because I want to see. Okay, well, there you go. I'm amazing. It's a Night Stalker. The next is he picking up a Gyrocopter. A very weird pickup, because that missile isn't really the most reliable stun. I said that before. Why pick up a Gyrocopter when you can pick up a Leshrac? They have very similar roles, but it looks like Mantis is actually going to be playing that Gyrocopter, the hard carry player for NEXT.kz. Should be pretty exciting, guys. You're going to see who's playing what. We have Funic on the Windrunner for Team Empire. Blow Your Brains, Night Stalker. Silent is going to be playing the support Leshrac. Goblak on that Chen, and of course that leaves Scandal on the Templar Assassin. On the NEXT.kz side, we have Equal playing the Rubik Stallcat on the Venomancer, a stand-in Cobra playing the Tidehunter. Of course, I already said Mantis is playing that Gyrocopter. We're going to see how they want to lane this. Are they going to do a tri-lane with Rubik solo mid, Bounty Hunter solo top? I believe that is the case. And wow, NEST, the creator of the universe, has had enough of playing StarCraft 2. He says, I'm just going to join NEXT.kz and beat Team Empire. No big deal. Going to be playing that Bounty Hunter. Alright, we do see 4 players coming down onto the bottom lane, looking for someone to pick off, because NEXT.kz's early game lineup is absolutely insane. They have to end the game pretty early, because if they let the TA get big, if they let the Night Stalker get big, I'm afraid that NEXT.kz won't really have enough damage to actually survive in the late game, because really, Tidehunter's the only one who's you could actually consider tanky. And even then, Templar Assassin could really shred him down with those refraction meld hits. And I gotta pause for just a second, guys. I'm just gonna... there we go. Ah, the beauty of casting from a replay. I am back. I'm not gonna say what I was doing, because no one actually cares what I was doing. It's like Funic is getting Spot Out Cobra, doing a little bit of the warding action. Is there gonna be any level 1 rune? Ooh, Invisibility rune. And denied by Equal. Good play by the Rubik there. A Leshrac with an Invisibility rune is a very intense hero to have it on. But it looks like the lane's shaping up to be a dual lane mid. Maybe it's going to be a wandering Tidehunter roaming. But this Gyrocopter is definitely going to be taking the farm. Stallcat just there to support. And then ST is going to be up alone on the top lane versus a Night Stalker Leshrac. So he's not going to get anything here. But yeah, it is going to be a dual lane mid. Cobra as well as Equal going to be pairing up to kill that Templar Assassin. Templar Assassin should be okay, however, because NEXT.kz's their heroes in the mid lane are very bursty, not so much damage over time. So those refraction charges will come into play if he actually uses them in a smart way. But it looks like Cobra's not going to be doing that. Maybe he's just playing just a support roaming role, I guess. NEST not getting anything on this lane on the top lane. But then again, Funnick not getting much from the bot lane either. He has killed off one of the Thunder Lizards, but he really, I mean, like, he's getting something, fair enough, but he's definitely not getting what he wanted from this lane. He knows that if he goes off into the bot lane, then Stallcat is going to be there with poison and death and hurting and pain and all that bad stuff that you don't want to deal with as a Windrunner. So it looks like both of the lanes are kind of a wash. Of course, you do have that Chen in the jungle, so that will give Empire a little bit more income as far as their team goes, as far as gold and experience. Scandal might now be in a little bit of trouble. Cobra's closing the distance. Is there a telekinesis? There's an instant meld from Scandal, so he's going to get himself out of there. That could have been a little bit dangerous if the telekinesis came out a little bit further down the river. Of course, Scandal is at fairly low health. He's going to get hit by a little bit of that Fade Bolt damage, but he has his bottle flying in, so he should be just fine. 2-minute rune, Illusion rune, not the best rune for an early spawn like that. But Equal now might be running into trouble. He gets, oh, actually Split Earth misses. That was a horrible miss by Silent. Equal was moving in a perfectly straight line. He just simply overestimated that Rubik's movement speed. That could have been a kill. But Empire's just going to have to wait for their first blood, and hopefully it won't happen to them. But it's the only person it could actually happen to is that Templar Assassin in that mid lane, because Windrunner is playing it very safe. And of course, Night Stalker isn't going to die anytime soon. So NEXT.kz, they got to be the ones careful about getting their first blooded with that Bounty Hunter, or any movement down into this mid lane. But let's talk more about this Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter generally is a early mid game hero. It's kind of similar to the Queen of Pain, except he doesn't have as much scaling. But his burst damage in the early stages of the game with that Rocket Barrage, if he gets right up close to someone, and then he could do a ton of damage. The only problem is actually getting close to people. But with the setup from his team, with the track to actually help him get a little bit more movement speed, and then with the Gush, Venomous Gale, Telekinesis, all that good stuff, we will get close enough to unleash that damage. It looks like he's actually going for a couple points of Flat Cannon. It's typically a build that you don't see on Gyrocopters in pubs. I don't really know what the build is for Gyrocopter in these high-level games, because honestly I haven't seen it before. But I guess that's more of a carry-oriented build, get a lot of AoE damage out to the enemy team as opposed to being used for a utility ganking role. So I guess that will help him harass Funnick a little bit. I'm not too sure about that. We'll see what he actually wants to do as far as his item goes. Level 3, is it going to go into Flat Cannon, or is he going to get more Homing Missile? The stun duration does not change, it's simply the damage that does. Maybe, yeah, he's going to go for a lot of Flat Cannon. I don't know if that's worth it, but we'll see if it actually ends up panning out. Haste Rune now on the Leshrac. He's going to start his Edict. Is there going to be a Split Earth? Equal's taking a lot of damage from it. He's trying to get away. He doesn't have telekinesis to save himself. Equal looks like he's going to go down. Split Earth is going to hit, and now Scandal's closing the distance. One more hit, 2 more hits. Scandal draws first blood by killing off Equal. Very solid usage of that rune by Silent. Finally landing that Split Earth also. Going to give Scandal a little bit of a boost in lane. Going to go for those very early phase boots. Get that mobility going, get that extra damage going, more importantly. And if you cleave that phase boot damage, then you're going to be just fine. ST, only level 2 on this top lane, but that's about one more level than I would have expected from him. Night Stalker level 5, so this nighttime cycle is going to be extremely intense for Empire. NEXT.kz, I don't know if they could actually survive this. They have very soft heroes once again, so they're going to have to be very quick on their teleportation support and their map awareness if they want to survive this night cycle, which is coming in just under a minute. The Mantis, the problem with the Gyrocopter is that he's really freaking soft. 720 HP, not that bad, but when it's a Night Stalker bearing down on you, then you're going to wish you picked up someone more like a Tide Hunter, level 3, it's already at 700 something HP. Tide Hunter's continuing to jungle, so I guess he's doing like trying to be a little bit like a Chen. But Chen is actually doing some very good work with that Tornado, getting himself a lot of levels, already hitting level 6. Is he the highest level on the map? No, he's not. It's the Night Stalker, of course, but he's up there. Top 3 experience per minute is held by the Empire team, and now it's nighttime. Lawyer Brains could go very aggressively onto Nesty. Now hit level 4, but Funnick might be the one in danger. Stallcat Gonna circle around and catch him perfectly. 2 points in Gale, 2 points in Sting, actually. No Plague Wards. That's very surprising. Usually you do see at least 2 points of Plague Wards at this stage of the game. Scandal picks up a double damage. Now Equal might be in a huge amount of trouble. He's going to telekinesis Scandal up to the high ground. It's going to force him to run all the way around, but will it be enough? His trap is coming off cooldown in 3 seconds, but I think it will be enough for him to survive. Teleportation now coming in. It's going to be silent. His missile hits onto that Windrunner. It's not going to be enough. Mantis dropping down his ultimate, trying to go for silent, but the nuke damage is simply too much with that Edict. Even Blow Your Brains teleporting in. He's going to go for Stallcat, who's being cut off by Scandal, still with that double damage rune. One more hit is all you need. There you go. Power Shot. Don't know if that would have hit, but doesn't matter because that Venomancer has taken a fall. And now Empire in this first night cycle, they're very, very scary. Templar Assassin, level 6. Of course, the double damage rune does help. But once you get that Psionic Trap going, you're very powerful. And we have another dive actually going for Cobra. Empire, Blow Your Brains, looking for that Tidehunter kill. He's going to get telekinesed up. Does he have another Void? He does. He is going to get this kill. But will he survive? There's Teleport coming in the form of Stallcat. Missile is going to hit him. And there's a Hand of God trying to keep him alive. But there's the Rocket Barrage. The Night Stalker is going to get shot down by that Gyrocopter. In the meantime, Scandal is doing some stuff with his courier. But it's just a magic wand. And he's going to get out of here alive. Blow Your Brains being very aggressive to get that kill. He did get it, but he did end up losing his life. Probably benefit NEXT.kz a lot more for that trade, because Night Stalker, if he dies during the nighttime, that's a whole lot of time that you will not have to deal with him. But now Equal might be in a little bit of trouble. Scandal with that Refraction Charge doing so much damage. Just 3 hits killing off that Rubik. Not even any time to get a telekinesis off if he was out of mana. Scandal's TA. Oh, now Stallcat might be in a little trouble. Silent with that Edict and Split Earth damage. Picking up another kill for Empire. Empire is just all over this game, and so far I don't see the power of NEXT.kz coming into play here. They do have a primarily early game based team, but it's simply not showing it. The thing is with Empire teams, I think it's scaled to the late game. Mantis now might be in a little bit of trouble. Blow Your Brains going in. Here comes Silence around the tower. The ultimate from the Gyrocopter is going to drop onto Silence. He's going to get evaporated, but not before Empire Blow Your Brains actually lands a couple of hits. Telekinesis onto him, and Equal way over your head. Equal, you are up against a level 8 Night Stalker. Teleportation coming in. It is going to be Stallcat, but if Blow Your Brains wants, he could just run in and just murder that Venomancer. Level 5 versus level 8. Shouldn't be any problem for him. Just 2 voids. And that's done with an earn charge. That's also going to be very dangerous. He wants this kill. There goes a Void. Gale to try to slow him down. Power Shot as well. One more slap from the Night Stalker, and that is going to be yet another kill for him. 3-1-1. In the meantime, Scandal killing off Cobra by himself. Empire just all over the map, killing everyone everywhere. Empire do have very individually strong heroes. They can do these kind of things. Night Stalker, one of the best 1v1 heroes at this stage of the game. Templar Assassin, the same. And NEXT.kz, they really need more than one person if they're going to actually survive these ganks. They need to outnumber the enemies, or else, well, they're not going to overpower them 1v1. That's simply not going to happen with the heroes that they've drawn. Gyrocopter, I bet he's going to wish he got a little more of that Rocket Barrage instead of Flat Cannon, because that Flat Cannon not paying off for him yet. It's not doing anything, actually. Yes, it's going to give him a little bit more farm, but really, if you have a little more farm, what would he do? You're just going to get dove by the Night Stalker again and again. Night Stalker even has Dust, so he wants Nesty. Already Dust going off onto him. Is there a Split Earth? No, there's no more mana, but the Edict is still on. Nesty getting bursted down by the Leshrac. Even Leshrac getting solo kills. Everyone from Empire getting solo kills, and NEXT.kz, they're not sticking together enough to actually be safe. Where's Blow Your Brains going? Where are you going, man? You're going to look into the tower? Power Shot going to scout out, not see anyone. They did see Equal, though, with that Psionic Trap, and that Rubik is in a huge amount of trouble. He can telekinesis the Night Stalker up onto the high ground. It's probably going to be his best bet, unless he gets silenced. Telekinesis up onto the high ground. Night Stalker is stuck there, but it might not matter because Equal is melding. Oh, wow, the burst damage from that meld. Equal just bursting down that Leshrac. The Blow Your Brains is stuck onto that top high ground. He does have Funnick to support until that... Wow, okay. Going for a very early Roshan as well. So much individual power coming out from these Empire heroes. Getting such an early Roshan, sitting at 9 kill advantage. Leshrac even buying back into the game to go to the spot lane. Mantis wants this tower. SS, here comes Silent, going to go for a Split Earth. Here comes the missiles also. They can do a lot of damage to the Leshrac, but not enough. Scandal's here with yet another frickin' double damage rune. What is your luck, Scandal? He's going for a very early Medallion of Courage, so that minus armor is going to be huge for that Leshrac. Tidehunter does pick off Windrunner. In the meantime, NEXT.kz might be in a little bit of danger, but Equal even more dangerous. So many Chen creeps. Mech pops off from him, and Empire Blow Your Brains just sitting in the middle of everything. No more stomps, however, coming out, but there's a Sonic Trap, and Equal just needs a couple more hits. Gonna get brought down by Chen, but Blow Your Brains is not done yet. He does have Dust. He is gonna find NEXT.kz. He just needs one more Void, and he's gonna get a kill. He does find him, and he's trying to juke around the trees, almost there, but the Void cannot fool the Night Stalker during night. He might go down from this, however, he does have an Earn Charge, but he's taking poison tick damage, so it instantly gets dispelled. Cobra's looking for it, but he doesn't have any more mana for a Gush. Blow Your Brains, you're gonna be probably taken down here. I gotta say, Stallcat doesn't have a Gale, and Empire Blow Your Brains is trying to run out of here. There's the missile, though. That missile might mean his death, unless he can outrun it, which I don't think so. Scandal going out for Mantis, though. Forced to drop off his ultimate. Scandal taking a lot of damage. He needs his fraction, but it doesn't matter. He does have the Aegis. The Night Stalker actually outrunning that missile. Here comes Funnick. Gonna try to go for that missile deny, and he does get it. Blow Your Brain is gonna survive. In the meantime, Scandal still in the middle of everyone. Does get taken down because of that meld hit from Rubik. But 17 for 5 plus a Roshan for Team Empire. They're just dominating this game. NEXT.kz, they're really struggling. Going to try to make it up for it with a kill onto this Windrunner. But there's no track on him, no way to close the gap. And she does run away with her life.
Radiant's top tower
Night Cycle number 1 is almost over. Night Stalker, you should, he's actually saving it. So daytime. It's going to be time for NEXT.kz to try to get something done, but unfortunately for them, even though if they don't have to deal with the Night Stalker during the daytime, they still do have to deal with this TA. He does have a Blink Dagger Medallion, as well as this Leshrac, who's been very active on the map so far. For support Leshrac, surprisingly active. 5-2-3 under support Leshrac, that's what you want to see. Now, someone might be in a danger. It's Cobra. Night Stalker, very high level still, does have that high damage nuke. He does not have any more Earn Charges. He gets gushed down. Sonic Trap, though, on Cobra. And here comes Scandal. Power Shot is going to get the kill. And Silence, in the meantime, getting brought down by Equal. Shackle Shot going to slow him down just a little bit, but Blow Your Brains is there with the Earn Charge to bring him down. Rubik even buying back. Tier 1 tower on the top lane has gone down. And Empire, they look like they want to keep going. They do have a lot of Chen creeps, a lot of big Chen creeps. They can take this out once their creep wave actually gets here with the amount of bulk that they have right now and the damage. Oh, blink in from Scandal, going for Equal. What is Equal stolen? He's stolen Refraction. That's going to be a pain in the ass for Scandal. A little bit of your own medicine, Templar Assassin, but the creeps are still here, tanking up the tower. Centaur is going to probably go down. No, he's actually switching the aggro between the Centaurs and the Ursas. Good play by him. But with the Centaurs to tank, the Ursa to tank, Mech charge to pop as well. Is the Ursa going to get saved? No, he's not. But now the backdoor protection kicks in. They cannot afford to fight against us any longer. But in the meantime, Blow Your Brains, pop the nighttime cycle, gonna go for Mantis. The missile is right there. He just needs one more Void. He's gonna try to juke around the trees. NEXT.kz is there to follow. Janata hit, slowing him down. Mantis is gonna run right past Blow Your Brain. He's not gonna get the Void off. He could instead turn around for NEXT.kz. Earn Charge, not gonna be enough to bring down that Gyrocopter. NEXT.kz continuing to work on Blow Your Brains. Rubik in the meantime getting brought down by Chen. Blow Your Brains still in a little bit of danger. He gets tracked up by NEXT.kz. Is NEXT.kz gonna get this? Yes, he is gonna get this. But in the meantime, a huge team fight going up on the top lane. 3 down for NEXT.kz, 2 down for Empire. Empire continue to get farther and farther ahead, and this Gyrocopter pick not panning out at all. I don't know why you got Flat Cannon, man. It's just not doing anything. If you got Rocket Barrage, you could bring down the Night Stalker that much quicker. But Flat Cannon not really helping all that much. I don't know what all that was about. Anyway, let's actually take a look at the gold. Oh, that's brutal. Oh god, that's brutal. Huge advantage for Empire. Not surprisingly either. They're just all over this map. Look at Silent. Support Leshrac all the way down onto this bot lane in the middle of it. Going to look for the Gyrocopter and instead farm up some neutrals. Get himself a little bit more gold. And Equal might now be in a little bit of trouble. Scandal does spot him out. Sonic Trap gonna miss though. There's a lot of teleportations coming in from NEXT.kz. They have to group up if they want any chance of surviving this fight. Empire is without their Chen. Of course, he does have that. No, he doesn't have the Hand of God, actually. Scandal does have a rocket coming after him. Gotta watch out. Funnick going to go for the Shackle. He does latch it on Mantis. Is there any follow-up, though? Scandal actually blocking that missile with the meld. Here comes Blow Your Brains, though. Double, the ultimate from the Gyrocopter. Not going to hit anything, though. Kind of wasted there. Dust popping out from Silent. Looking for NEXT.kz. But NEXT.kz, the creator of the universe, is not there. He's long gone, actually. They managed to draw out that Gyrocopter ultimate. Now they're looking for a fight. Force staff up for Funnick. Gonna latch two of them. Two people shackle shot. NEXT.kz getting a huge amount of damage. Telekinesis though slowing them down a little bit. Split Earth onto equal. Blinking from Scandal. Gonna go for NEXT. 30 HP left on him. Blurry Brain's getting blocked by creeps actually. Missile gonna block off Silent as well. Those creeps are just doing so much work, but in the meantime, everyone else is dying. Mantis has fallen. Bounty Hunter has fallen. Venomancer has fallen. Rubik has fallen. Now the last one to fall is Cobra from the one last Split Earth. Empire doing so much work, getting a full-on team wipe with none of their heroes in danger of dying at all. NEXT.kz simply got outclassed this game. I don't know if this Gyrocopter pick was correct. If they picked up something a little bit, I don't know, because Empire has so much killing power. It's really hard to defend yourself against that through the draft. You really have to defend yourself against that through your playstyle. Make sure that the Night Stalker doesn't get free farm and then stick together. Maybe get a couple of stuns, because once again, NEXT.kz is very stun light. They only do have that telekinesis and the missile, which is not reliable at all. And their Venomancer is going for a full Venomous Gale build, which I've never seen before. Maybe a couple points of Venomous Ward will work, but Mantis, there goes a huge 5-man Ravage. Mantis is still stunned though. Scandal is at full health. He's going to get one more right click. Missiles coming down from the Gyrocopter. Not hit on many people though. Silence is going to get sent back. He's going to be safe. Blurry Brain now might be in a little bit of danger. Poison Tick will do the damage. Tower is going to help with that as well. Scandal on the run from Cobra. 8 seconds left until that's Gush, but no, he blinks out and does have a refraction charge. Sonic Trap slowing down the chase. And buyback from Night Stalker. He's going to run right back into this game. There's a 2-man Shackle Shot once again. Beautiful Shackle Shots by Phonics this game. Scandal's going to line them up for that huge Sonic Blade hit. He's going to go for it. Yeah, he's going to... Oh, God. Oh. Sonic Blade's not hitting, but Blurry Brain with that Night Stalker movement just closing the gap. 9-30. NEXT.kz is just getting walked all over. Urn Charge is coming out. Heal, mech. Everyone's at full health. Unfortunately, they can't go up this hill because it's daytime. But once the creeps come, they're going to be without Rubik. They're going to be... Oh, no. Scandal wants Mantis one last time. Gale's going to miss as well. And he's going to fire off his missile onto Scandal. Fortification trying to slow down the Empire team. The missile is coming in. Are they actually going to get the missile dodged a little bit by that meld? Not going to have any follow-up there, but Empire could do this all day. They're not in any danger. With the power shots coming out, and they do have a gem as well, so NEXT isn't going to get the jump on them. He actually gets Sonic Trapped. Shackle not going to latch, but here comes Mantis with that Black Cannon. Could do a lot of damage here. Stallcat very, very weak. Mantis going to launch off his ultimate one more time. Going to hit only on Goblak. Not going to do enough damage. Silent is in the middle of everyone, but here comes Blow Your Brains, and a huge hit from Scandal. 1-2. Needs one more to hit kill Mantis, but he's not going to get it. 2-man Shackle Shot once again on equal NEXT. There goes the Rubik. There goes the Gyrocopter. NEXT trying to make a run for it, but Cobra is also in a lot of danger. Huge hit from that meld, and one more hit is all you need. 39 HP on him. Empire losing 1 in exchange for 2. They're going to just keep pressuring down this tower. Everyone is tracked up, so NEXT.kz is getting a lot of gold from these kills. But it's not enough. Their tower is going down and their heroes are healing at this point. No Plague Wards to actually defend this. I don't know why Venomancer didn't go for a couple points of Plague Ward. I don't know why this Gyrocopter went full on Flat Cannon. And then what looks like stats? Yeah, stats. I don't know. NEXT now shackled to a tree. Scandal's sitting there doing the right clicks. Power Shot going to get the kill. Stallcat dropping down his ultimate. Missile's going to come for Scandal as well. He might be in a little bit of trouble from that Anchor Smash. Yes, Silence onto Tidehunter is going to... Oh, Ravage as well, hitting Funnick as well as Blow Your Brain. Gush to finish him off. Blow Your Brain getting Telekinesis up into the air. He's going to try to pop his Nighttime and run away. 49 HP on him. Urn Charge will not do enough because of that Poison Tick. It will not take over. Poison Sting is not lethal, I don't believe. Actually, is it? I think it is, actually. I don't remember. Blow Your Brain managed to survive, and now Scandal continuing to go for Cobra. Refraction gets stolen and Silent. It does have a missile after him. He's going to take a very long stun. Is there any action? Any follow-up, though? Now it looks like Empire wants to be the ones following up. Silent just running up the hill. Get Telekinesis before he can drop down on Split Earth. Blink in from Scandal. Going to go for Mantis. Oh no, he's actually going to go for Stallcat. Instantly gets dropped. Silent doing a lot of damage before he goes down. Scandal in the middle of everyone, but he doesn't care. He's going to try to go for Mantis. Not enough damage there. 3 down for Empire. NEXT.kz making a little bit of a good trade. The Roshan is back up. And once that TA comes back with that meld to hit with that Medallion of Courage, they could very easily go for that. And wow, a Shadow Blade on the Windrunner. I've never seen that before. When you're 20 kills ahead, when you're this much ahead, you get whatever you want, really. Looks like what they do want is that bottom lane barracks, which they haven't really gotten yet. Bought it down a little bit, 500 health. But Funnick is there, stealth. Can do a lot of damage with that one right click. Unfortunately, Shackle Shot isn't going to miss. Equal does have that refraction, going to telekinesis Funnick. And that is going to deter him from chasing. Power Shot going to go through, but getting blocked once again by the refraction. And the TA is up in 9 seconds. Once she gets back up, you know that Empire are going to want to take that bot lane instead of Rax. Even Godblack with the Vlad's offering. And yeah, here we go. They're going to go for Roshan and then transition down to the bot lane. This Roshan is not long for life. Meld hit, Medallion, and Edict damage. Goodbye, Roshan. You had a very long and prosperous life, but unfortunately you must give up your Aegis. Templar Assassin with 2 lives now. And almost out of Desolator. Simply brutal. Look at that damage on the Ancients, no less. Doesn't give a crap. Looks like they're instead going to go for the mid-tier 2 tower. I guess that makes a little bit of sense. Get assured goal. Oh no, got denied. Is there a gem? There was a gem before. Where's the gem? Gush going off on a silent. Cobra going to move in for a Ravage. Hits 3 of them. Will it be enough? Is there any follow-up? Sam does get healed by the mech, and Shackle Shot not going to latch. Stallcat might be in a little bit of trouble. He is going to get brought down by Blow Your Brain. Gyrocopter ultimate. He's going to make a lot of space in the middle. Silent still alive, but Nesty is going to bring him down with Shuriken Toss. Mantis still holding his ground. Godblack is there as well. Out of mana though. Here comes Scandal. Huge damage. Shackle Shot not going to latch on Nesty. Power Shot going to go through. Here goes the Gyrocopter and a 2-man Psionic Trap. Nesty and Equal are both on the run. No more True Sight though. So they are going to get, Nesty is going to get out of there alive. You can try to teleport back home, but the push is not going to stop. Scandal now with the Desolator, doing so much minus armor. That will help Night Stalker, that will help even the Windrunner at this point. Cobra might be in a little bit of trouble. He gets silenced. Huge meld hit once again. One more hit from the Night Stalker will be enough. He does get that kill. And this tier 3 tower in the mid lane is going to go down. No Plague Wards to defend this. Only the Bounty Hunter. But that won't be enough. Stallcat 1 hit, 2 hits, and he's dead. Funnick is getting 4-staffed all around, trying to go for Nesty. Nesty is going to take a fall as well. Monster kill, triple kill for Blow Your Brain. And this mid-rack is going to go down. Everyone from NEXT.kz is dead. 16 to 14. So much minus armor on this melee racks. Once they do that, they can transition down to the bot lane and get another set of racks. Empire just looking so damn solid this game, all over the maps. Cannot stop the aggression coming out from Team Empire. Scandal taking that missile like a man. Once again getting his refraction stolen, but this bot lane set of racks is going to go down soon. Blow Your Brain and a silence out. Equal and huge hit from Scandal, but actually completely blocked by the refraction. Surprise, he has refraction. But this creep wave is slowly dying. These racks are slowly dying. Blow Your Brain is right there, and he's going to lead the charge. Scandal taking a lot of damage, but here comes Funnick with the lineup for 2-man Shackle. Who's he going to go for? He's actually going to go for Stallcat and Equal. Beautiful long-range Shackle there. Stallcat's going to get taken out by a power shot. Equal going to go down as well to Scandal. And now Nesty is the only one left. Silence, you cannot escape from this. There's the GG call from Equal. Empire just walking over NEXT.kz in dominating fashion. That is going to be GG, guys. Thanks for watching. This has been NEXT.kz versus Empire from the Star Series Season 3. I believe this is still group stages. And there's a couple more games being played. I think something's being played right now, though. I couldn't jump into it because it was like 15 minutes in, so... I'll get more of these coming, guys. More games. There's the GG. Throne is going to go down. Or Ancient, I guess. And there you go. So I'll get more of these games out. More FB VODs out as I play them. But I just got Borderlands 2, so I don't know how much Dota I will be able to play. That game is alluring. There's a score screen, guys. GG.